Welcome, Blue Jay fans, to Ashland-Greenwood High School as we are about ready to kick off the first home game for the Blue Jays. Going up, cross-county rival Wahoo Warrior. Second game at home?
You were gone last week.
Oh,
it's okay.
Okay. Second game of the season at home. For some reason, I thought for sure Arlington was on the road. Sorry about that. Yes, I was gone. I was on vacation. And
so
obviously, I
Suzanne's first home game. That's what you meant.
That's what I really meant.
Yeah.
You have to read into that.
Yeah, I was supposed to help out with that. I just failed.
I said first home game. Look, I was just going two what? What are you talking to? So, like I said, we are playing cross-count rival Wahoo Warriors. I don't think I even had a chance to get that out.
I'd probably cut you off.
Once again, I am Suzanne Sapp, and alongside me is my sidekick behind the mic, Kendrick Raven, and it's good to be back.
Here we go.
Here we go again, starting another season.
Yeah, there's a different colored ball, and there's no net thing in the middle, just a little bit different.
A few different faces, and so this is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun year. It's good to be back. And I know Ashland is coming into this 0-1. We had a what do they call it? The
Hall of Fame game first.
Which doesn't really go on your record. So our first matchup was against the Arlington Eagles, and I looked up the score, and that was not quite what I was expecting. I had a little chance to talk with Coach Hubert today, and he said this was a much improved Arlington team.
Mm-hmm.
But also we talked about the fact that going into that game, we had two players out with injuries, two players that played a lot last year, especially Olivia Pike going down last minute. And I told him, I look at what Nebraska's volleyball team went through when they lost Lindsay Knuckles, and just the adjustments and mentally adjusting, okay, they're not there anymore. How are we going to do this, and the adjustments, and and even the girls playing at that level, it's hard. And I feel like that maybe that was the case that happened last week, or
and it's funny, we referenced Nebraska volleyball when we were also on online last week, but I think there was a quick adjustment the Blue Jays had to make. They went with a more of a guard lineup, and just the amount of girls that they have even on the bench to come in and help sub was evident towards the end of the game. And we had some that were in foul trouble and things like that. But Arlington has a really good freshman guard. That was pretty hard to stop, and some really great shooters. They just executed overall better than we did, but it definitely was not our game, and we didn't play the best. So look for the Blue Jays to come out strong tonight. But it's going to be a tough one as the Wahoo Warriors come in preseason rated and have a lot of girls back, a lot of contributors, I should say, back. And that would include Iverson and Lou, both seniors that we'll probably hear a lot about in this. So what about this? You have a little scouting report stuff for us?
Because I went online this morning and was looking at Max Prep's stats, and I thought, Lou, wow, she's averaging 15 points a game, and I'm like, okay, let's reel this in a little bit. Yes, she's averaging 15 points a game, but that is over 2 games. One game was a very tight matchup with Bennington, which they won by only 2 points, and then Aurora was very, very lopsided. So I have a feeling that Lou got quite a few points in that one. But yes, Lou is probably one of the better players on the field or the court. And I know Coach Hubert told me earlier today that he thought she had committed to Concordia already to play.
Oh, okay.
And then he also thought that the other person that we need to keep an eye on is Iverson. And he said he thinks she committed to Division I, but it's one of the Dakota schools, and he could not remember for sure which one. Okay. So 2 college caliber athletes or college basketball players on their team. So they're going to prove to be a tough matchup, and that's what the Blue Jays are expecting it to be.
So we will pause as we get the starting lineup and the sportsmanship announcement from Tom Walsh.
Coaches and or their team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from this facility. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please rise to honor America and remove your headgear for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, and as Tom Walsh said, now let's meet the starters. So a senior, as Suzanne talked about, is number 14, Autumn Iverson. And number 20, another senior, Ella Lacey. Number 22, another senior, Sammy Lou, as Suzanne talked about, that we have to watch in this lineup. Number 32, a junior, Sydney Smart. And rounding out the lineup for the Wahoo Warriors is number 42, a senior, Sarah Coulterman. And now the starting lineup for your hometown, the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays. Number 3, a sophomore, J.C. Fangmeyer. Number 10, a junior, Paige Comstock. Number 21, a sophomore, Reagan Craven. Number 24, a junior, Lauren Gertis. And number 25, a junior, Bree Schefdorf. The Blue Jays head coach is Dave Hubert, assisted by Reese Hogue and Sean Ross. Head coach for the Wahoo Warriors is Sean Forbes, assisted by Tracy Fairbanks and Brandon Sudoka. So, let's play basketball.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I love basketball.
I forgot. I got to do play-by-play, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Son of a bucket.
You do.
I'm not ready for that.
And I get to just sit here and relax.
Also want to introduce our third teammate is Elliot Gosson here on the camera, as well as he'll get to do some commentating, especially when I'm out of breath and can't remember and start calling volleyball plays, which will probably happen.
And she hit that one from the pins. Oh, wait, wrong game.
Yeah. So in the tip-off, the Blue Jays end up with it. Blue Jays again in the white home uniforms, and the Wahoo Warriors here in their royal blue uniforms. Bree Schefdorf with the basketball. Lauren Gertis, top of the key. Lauren looks around, it's Paige Comstock, one of the leaders and guards of this team. Reagan Craven with the basketball. Looks to drive and dish it out to Gertis. Not a great pass. Gertis saves it.
No.
And here comes the Wahoo Warriors. And right away.
Traveled. And then got a quick foul on this. Nice job by the Jays of stealing that one away. And then they had a reach-in foul, which was a little bit of a cheap one. When you're that far away from the hoop, you don't want to see that.
And Sammy Lou already being productive in this basketball game. So Blue Jay basketball. Fangmeyer with the basketball.
And that foul was on Cloderman.
And Fangmeyer leads Craven with the pass, and Craven tries to save it out of bounds, and she does, but she saves it from the sideline to the end line. Doesn't really help. So Blue Jays start off with 2 turnovers in the first minute. So here comes the Warriors. Bringing up the ball is Lacey. And again, that backdoor cut, and inside they hit Coulterman for the first 2 points for the Warriors.
Yeah, looking at the stat report, that's a favorite of theirs. They like to cut to the hoop from outside in.
And Comstock looks to drive baseline, nothing there, kicks it out to Fangmeyer. And on the baseline, 3-point attempt goes up by Comstock, and she nails it. We forgot. Remember, we were going to come up with something different than bingo, but this has been going on for like 2 or 3 years.
I hope that is a sign of things to come for her, because I know last year we mentioned multiple times that she needed to shoot the ball more.
Yes.
And if she's going to start shooting like that, then yes, she does.
So a blocking foul on 25, Bree Schefdorf. First team foul for the Blue Jays. Warriors will inbound. They get to the top of the key to Lou. Lou left-hand dribble into the key. She kicks it out. And into drive is
travel.
Again, Coulterman. Nice and traveling.
Good defense by the Jays of holding their ground there on defense.
So the Warriors picking up in a somewhat full court pressure, man-to-man, kind of sag back, kind of, it is man-to-man, but they kind of were going to try to trap, but it didn't work. Fangmeyer brings it up, a little dribble behind the back. Oops.
And she carried it. Double dribble.
If she wouldn't have looked so guilty.
Yeah.
She may have gotten away with it.
That didn't look right, and it wasn't.
She knew it. But so, again, Blue Jays with
I was just about ready to compliment her on her behind the back, and then she kind of stopped it and let's not make that comment.
And the top of the key to Coulterman. And there goes Lou. 3-point attempt. Coulterman comes down with the rebound. Off the glass, no good. Rebound comes down to Gertis, and it's a tie-up, so it'll be Wahoo Warrior basketball underneath their basket.
Looking at their stats, they are not a huge 3-point shooting team. If anybody's going to put up a lot of threes, it's going to be Lacey.
And crossover
Nice
dribble is
takeaway.
stolen away by Fangmeyer. Here comes Comstock. And top of the key to Schefdorf. Schefdorf looking to drive. Fangmeyer finds Gertis underneath the basket. She kicks it out to Craven. Craven, three-point attempt. Whoa, and that hit. That was a pass off the backboard to
That was
Gertis.
a nice pass to Gertis.
We're going to give her an assist. And here comes the Warriors, and they dribble right into Comstock. And she steals it, but then she's also knocked down. So it'll be the second team foul for the Warriors and first team foul for Lacey.
And who was the foul on?
Lacey, 20.
Okay. I really made a mistake of writing their names in pencil.
So Harms and Laughlin checking in for the Blue Jays.
So far, the Jays have really put up some nice defense there, making them work for their points.
Ooh, and I know
Come
Watts
to the
has
ball.
checked in for the Warriors. Comstock brings the ball up. Over to Laughlin. Ooh, almost stolen away, but it gets into the hands of Fangmeyer.
She is
Fangmeyer,
bad.
nice
Oh,
move
nice
under the
job.
basket. Oh, great move, just didn't quite fall.
She was triple teamed. I'm not sure how she got out of that.
That was a great shot.
Maybe it pays to be that thin.
So 5-2, just under
she
5
hooked
minutes.
her. Oh, no. Okay, stop. I got to stop comments about the officiating.
And so it's going to be the first foul for Lauren Gertis. Third team foul for the Blue Jays?
Second should
Second,
be.
okay. So I didn't know if they already moved that. Iverson to inbound for the Warriors. And quickly finds Lou. Lou looks to drive the baseline, kicks it out to Iverson. Iverson, cross court. Here we go. See,
Cross
told
court.
ya. Don't have those
I
basketball.
think it's about time
Ooh,
for
look at
Elliott to
Chum.
step in, isn't it?
Yeah, left hand off the glass.
Nice
No good.
rebound.
Rebound comes down to Gertis. And Gertis will find Comstock. And here comes the Blue Jays to set up. Fangmeyer stops, takes the three, nothing, just hits glass. And the Warriors come down with the rebound. And Watts brings it up for the Warriors. She's going to take it straight to the hoop.
Nice
and
block.
block shot
Oh,
from
yeah.
Harms. And then
I don't know why
actually,
she tried to tell why she touched that when she was out of bounds.
Emma Keith checking in, as well as for
And
the
we did
Warriors.
not
Smart.
mention Emma Keith is basically, as Dave put it, or Coach Hubert put it, playing one arm. She's got a torn labrum, and so her right arm she cannot lift above her shoulder. Right? Correct?
Yeah, something. I think a
So
partial
she's-
tear. Trying
yeah.
not to maybe tear it the rest of the way, if that's what I get. So a
So
steal by Iverson, and now almost stolen by Keith. Iverson on the baseline. She's double teamed. They kick it back out. Oh, and at the top of the key, wide open to Smart.
Yeah.
Three-point attempt, and she gets it. Ties it up at 5 with just under 4 minutes have ticked away in this first quarter. Comstock brings the ball up for the Blue Jays. Hits Harms on the inside. Off the glass is
Nice.
Harms. Nice, quick play for the Blue Jays, 7-5.
Way to attack the hoop.
And quickly, Lou wants to answer, but she kicks it back out. Top of the key. Shot goes up. No good. Rebound comes down to Laughlin. Laughlin looks to run. Laughlin brings it across the court. Ooh, and tries to get it to
No.
Craven, but stolen away by Iverson, and she just watched her the whole time.
Nice pass by
And,
Iverson.
yep, on the left side to Lou she goes. Makes it 7-7. And Comstock will bring it up. Hubert saying slow down a little bit. And they're going to
got a
call
nice
a
foul.
blocking foul on Lacey. That's her second.
Yeah, that is.
And
So
Fangmeyer checking back in.
She'll be taking a seat,
And
yes.
Coulterman and I believe Watts check back in. Craven to inbound on the sideline. She gets it to Comstock, top of the key, quickly over to Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer finds Keith down in the corner. Keith looks to roll. Craven down in the corner. Blue Jays just working it around the perimeter right now. Trying to find an open shot. Just under 3 minutes to go. Tied up at 7s. And McKeith pass off to Harms. And Coach Hubert's going to take a timeout to see if they can figure out what to do here on offense. So again, just a little bit over 5 minutes have ticked away in this first quarter, and we are all tied up at 7s. Elliot, you got anything over there?
It's going to be very crucial to watch the fouls in this game, especially for Ashland. We're extremely a physical and scrappy team, but unfortunately due to injuries, don't have a lot of depth. So when this team does start fouling, like the bench gets pretty thin quick.
Yes, you're exactly right. And I think we talked about this the other night. We have 9, I believe, total that we suit up for varsity. And, you know, in a basketball game, that goes really fast.
Well, so far, they've only got 2 fouls, which is as scrappy of defense as they've been playing so far. I think they've done a pretty good job of trying to keep it clean. But you're right. They've got to really keep an eye on that.
And so Craven, after the timeout, will inbound from the sideline. And she gets it inside to Harms. Harms with a nice, under the baseline. She kicks it back out to Keith. Keith, cutter, Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer cuts and is fouled. If that was what was drawn up, it worked well.
And that's number 2 on Cloderman. So they've got 2 of their starters with 2 fouls each.
So Fangmeyer will go to line to shoot 2. First free throw is up, and she nails it.
I heard she struggled the other night from the foul line.
We all did. It was a group effort.
You're going to take credit on that too,
Yep,
huh?
we did even up here. It was a free throw, not frenzy, and also field goals.
Not a free throw extravaganza.
Nope. Second free throw.
Boy,
no
we got to
good,
watch
but
our
Keith
passes. They are really intercepting a lot, going cross.
And Lou just goes straight to the bucket, off the glass, nothing there, but rebound comes down to Wahoo now. Iverson puts up a jumper on the baseline, makes it 8-9. Wahoo takes the lead by 1.
That's Iverson's first points of the night so far.
And Fangmeyer brings it across the timeline. Gets it to Comstock. And inside of Keith. Keith kicks out to Craven. Craven drives baseline, but they're going to call it travel. I know one thing that we're probably going to hear at halftime.
Turnovers?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's been a few.
What is happening right now? Oh, another step. Marley Glock is checking in for Craven. And Josie Larson, the freshman, checking in for Wahoo. We got all kinds of things. And now they're switching who's taking the ball out. So the Blue Jays will pick up the Warriors in full court pressure. They get it into Lou. Lou quickly across to Watts. Watts has numbers. She dribbles right into the lane, and she's stopped by Shefdorf. Stolen away by the Blue Jays. Here comes Comstock. Over to Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer over to Glock. Glock looks to drive, nothing there. Tries to find Gertis on the baseline and throws it out of bounds.
That's one stat I was not keeping was turnovers. And
that's all right. Mark will have it.
It's true. It's true. We've got Mark.
So again, the Warriors, Blue Jays picking him up full court. Fangmeyer, as Lou will just clear it out. Brings it down herself. Passes off to, and stolen away again by the Blue. Lost her. Blue Jays.
There's 2 errors. So lost her.
I apologize for anybody for Wahoo watching. That was
sorry.
one I did not ask for today, and I apologize.
Oh, nice. Oh.
Well, number 30, we're going to call her Ava. And so it'll remain Blue Jay basketball as Laughlin's checked back in. So Comstock will inbound from underneath the Blue Jay basket. Blue Jays trailing by 1, 8-9, with just a little over a minute to play in this first quarter. Comstock inbound right to Gertis. Gertis
Nice
eye off
job
the
by
glass.
Gertis.
Blue Jays regain the lead, 10-9.
Nice cut to the hoop.
And here comes Iverson. I was wondering if somebody was going to pick her up. Little nervous. Ooh, nice drive to the bucket by Ava.
Nice job by Gertis getting in position to get that rebound. Because we cannot give a team this good second chances.
So under a minute to go. Blue Jays up by 1. Gertis kicks it out to Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer top of the key to Laughlin. 30 seconds to go. They're looking for one, Coach Hubert says. And Shefdorf down the lane, nothing there. She's guarded by 3 people.
Oh, that's a travel.
And everybody falls down, but it's stolen away. Here comes Iverson. Iverson and a blocked shot by Shefdorf, but they're also going to say that she pushed her with the body. So I think that's Shefdorf's second foul.
Yes, it is. I thought that should have been a travel. I always thought that any time you had the ball, possession of the ball, and went to the floor, it's an automatic travel. But that might be different.
That's where you need Jordan
maybe
Wallman right now to help us out.
Maybe it's different tonight.
So Iverson at the line. Shoot 2. First free throws up, and she gets it. Makes it 10-10. Harms checking back in as well as Lou for the Warriors.
Oh, wow. I'm just...
How you doing over there on your stat sheet?
I'm out of practice here. I'm okay. I was like, oh, wait, there's a certain way to do free throws. I just remembered that.
Iverson, second free throw good. Makes it 11-10 Warriors. 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Fengmeyer with the basketball. Fengmeyer left-hand dribble. Looks to dribble across the timeline. Fengmeyer with it. Picks up her dribble. Gets it to Comstock. Comstock, 2 seconds. Puts up a shot. Goes off the rim, and it's no good. And so at the end of the quarter, the Wahoo Warriors lead by 1 with a score of 11-10.
I do want to bring up something before we get any further into this game. I know many of you know out there that Kendra's one daughter, Sage, was a great athlete here, really was a great volleyball player, good basketball player, went on to Midland to play volleyball. And I'm going to let you take it from there because what you guys experienced last night, not a lot of people get to. So,
well, honestly, I can say I think, you know, and I hate to sometimes throw out names so I don't want to miss anybody. But at least maybe in my time here that I can think of in either an NAIA or a Division II school being in either a semifinal match or a basketball game. I believe we had Brett Sapp in championship game. That we all two of them. And then Jen Clout also. She won nationals when she was at Hastings for the NAIA. So, yeah, we've had a great week. Nationals started last Tuesday, so a week ago today. Midland Warriors traveled down last Monday. They've been in Sioux City the whole week. So 4 different days we got to drive down to Sioux City and watch the Midland Warriors play, and ended up in the semifinals and dropped a match last night in 5. So really thank you to all the support from Blue Jay Nation. Just so many people have said that they were watching the game, and we pulled it up today and it said on YouTube like 7,000 views.
Wow.
And Sage is like, I'm glad I didn't know that.
I thought Sage had a really nice game last night. I think she passed very well. Her passes were spot on.
Which, again, not her thing. So nice move by Presley Harms in the lane. And they get it up to Iverson.
As a parent, that sure is a fun ride, isn't it?
It is. It is. They were a little sleepy today, but like you said, it's worth it. We would have taken one more trip.
Yeah, absolutely. I would have had to do the game with Tim tonight. Or I should say Tim would have had to do the game with me.
Oh, I didn't even hear that whistle. So looking to drive baseline. Looks like the foul is on
24.
Curtis, is that her second?
That's 2 on her. Yeah, we need to keep her in the game. She's been getting a lot of good rebounds.
And that was just, not even a minute into the second quarter.
Yeah. Got to play clean the rest of the half.
So Blue Jay, look to play on defense. Iverson with the basketball, top of the key. You're getting Blue Jays leading by 1, 12-11. And Lou with a 3-point attempt. Rebound comes down to, almost.
I think she went down to the floor right at the last minute and touched it before it went out.
And so Warriors again will pick up in that full court pressure.
I think, like I said, looking at their stats, they're not a huge 3-point shooting team. They like to
get it inside,
which they've done quite a bit tonight. But boy, has our defense been suffocating.
Oh. And Comstock brings it up the court for the Blue Jays. Emma Keith, top of the key, looking for Harms, cuts through the lane. And, they're going to call a foul from behind on number 42.
That's her third.
Ooh. Coulterman. So number 30, Ava Lauster will check in. Again, Blue Jays up by 1.
Five-second call on the Blue Jays.
Yeah.
What are you asking for a pronunciation?
Of course, now all of our kids are at home listening, so they're making fun of the terms that I use. I always tell them in basketball, I run out of terms. I stole a sheet from Louisville last year. I didn't steal it. I asked for a copy of it And it was actually nice. I'll get into the swing of things. Come on. Give us a minute here.
It's
Hey,
only
we're
her
on air. That's all that counts.
That's true.
Right? Don't we usually get a practice game before we're on air? Okay.
They should never make fun.
So basket is good. And to complete
By
the
Iverson.
and one is Iverson, and the foul is on number 3, Fangmeyer.
Yes.
Her first foul.
First foul.
Team foul. And Iverson's free throw is good. I don't think we want to put her at the line in the end if we can help that.
No.
14-12, Warriors up by 2.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to give her the shot at the free throw line.
Sage said we did it right. Good job. Lost
to
her.
her.
Good job, Sap.
Thank you, Sage.
Warriors looking to run.
So
Iverson.
I wonder if you would have said that, if she would have corrected it.
Probably not. They would have just made fun of me,
Oh.
like my son. So good defense by the Blue Jays on their hustle back. And
So can I ask what you said that he thought was not?
oh, I said cross the. What did I say? Oh, I said they crossed the timeline, and he's like, "How about the half-court line, Mom?" I'm like, "Whatever."
Isn't it also called a timeline?
Well, it isn't. We are calling it that. All right. It
Okay, or is
isn't-
that an old
I don't
person
know.
term?
Is that like dink in volleyball now? I don't know.
Maybe.
See, I told you I'm not up to these things. But apparently I better call the half court line. Blue Jays try to force it inside
we
the
are
Harms.
trying to force it in way too much and turning the ball over a
Ooh,
lot.
she carried that on her hip. Iverson then, after the steal, goes the length of the court for a layup. Makes it 16-12. The biggest deficit here now for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays need to do a better job this time down the court of
Okay,
somebody's going to be open because you got 3 people out here on JC. But we got to start taking better care of the ball.
Yeah, and they look to get inside to Fagmeyer. Fagmeyer, nice move.
Nice move.
Oh,
Oh.
it just didn't fall, but Comstock there on the rebound, they're going to say jump ball.
And it's Wahoo's ball.
Great job by J.C. Fangmeyer, though. Like, she kept her
was a sweet
composure.
move.
Yeah, and over here with those 3 girls on her, she was trying to get it to somebody, but she was also just trying not to get it taken away. So 12-16, 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Blue Jays trail. And Lou brings it across the half-court line. Watts with the basketball. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Emma Keith, nice job working. Lou's going to go drive baseline off the glass.
Help. Backside help's got to get that.
And Fangmeyer now to bring it up. Again, Warriors up by 6, 12-18, 4.5 minutes to go. And Blue Jays haven't scored for a long time, it feels like.
We've only got 2 points this quarter.
Okay, and that was right at the beginning, right? Was that
Yeah.
Harms? And Scheftorf's in trouble. She tries to find Comstock.
Nice hustle by Comstock. Whoa, good timeout by Coach because we were in trouble.
So Coach Hubert takes a timeout. Blue Jays trailing by 6 with 4 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the second quarter.
So, Elliot, I'm going to throw this to you. What are your thoughts difference between first quarter, second quarter?
Definitely the effectiveness of Ashland being able to get into the paint. 'Cause, like, Wahoo's definitely been able to clamp down, done a better job at clamping down and helping when we try to toss the ball into the paint. And then on the other side of the floor, Wahoo's just been able to exploit where we're weak, which is in the paint. Since we've had injuries to Olivia Pike, who was one of our top post players.
So they're attacking that for sure. Going after where she was.
You know, and take away, again, you know, you just said like at the top, we've scored 1 basket this quarter.
Well, we've been forcing it inside way too much.
So Comstock tries to inbound on the sideline, and she just can't get
Throws
it in.
it
The last
away.
time we had a 5-second call, and now we throw it away. So here comes Lou and the Wahoo Warriors. Oh, and she kicks it out.
Nice job of cutting her off, though.
And so the Warriors will reset with Smart. And they pass it over to Galladay. Again, Galladay with the basketball. Nice. Oh, and they hit. Look at right in the middle, wide open. Nice cut as Loster makes it 20-12. Blue Jays trailing. Comstock with the basketball.
Yeah, Blue Jays just have not had a lot of opportunities to shoot.
And Keith looks to drive. Nice job by Emma Keith as she drives.
I wasn't sure what she was going to do since she couldn't go up with that arm.
She'll go up with her left arm. She went up with her right arm last game a little bit. She was just counting on them stopping her from going up too high.
Please foul me because I can only go so far. And they did.
And she will shoot that free throw with her left hand. A new talent. Are you worried about me falling off this ledge over here at all?
I haven't thought about it.
Wouldn't that be hilarious, though?
Well, if you didn't,
Elliot, if I ever fall off, you don't ever turn this camera to watch me, okay? You keep it on the game.
Swing. If we, in my haste to help you, if I hit the camera and it swings around, it's not our fault.
I keep feeling like I'm scooting over and over.
So Keith got her
second left-handed free throw for the right-handed shooter. 13-20, 3 minutes to go. Whoa. I hate those kinds.
Yeah,
those are hard. As they're going to say that Jada Laughlin with a foul on Lacey. Or was that? Yeah, it was Jada. Okay.
Yeah.
And so Warriors went inbound from the sideline. Into Lacey. Lacey kicks it off to Lou.
Nice defense. I thought she did take a step there.
Iverson with the basketball. One dribble. Smart. Now again to Lou. Lou looks to drive baseline. Kicks it back out. Quickly the Warriors move the ball. Ooh, Iverson. Blue Jays playing good
doing
defense.
A great job on defense right now.
If we had a shot clock, it would definitely be expired at this point. And now Lou takes it upon herself to go for a layup, but off the glass, rebound comes down to Gertis. And she will pass it off to Keith. Keith will bring it up the court. Comstock now. Blue Jays look to set. Comstock looks to drive baseline, nothing there.
Oh,
nice drive by Keith, but a blocked shot by Lou. Comes down to the hands of Lacey. Upper hand is Lasher. Ooh, and she hits an Iverson on a cut in the middle.
Everybody kind of fell asleep on that one.
Yikes. So Iverson will go to line again to shoot the and one. Paige Comstock, her first foul. Blue Jays 7th team foul. Schefdorf checking in. Watts. So many buzzers. Fangmeyer. Harms.
Still more buzzers.
All
yeah,
right.
I think they're getting Gertis out of there because there's only 2 minutes left in the half, and she's sitting out there with 2 fouls.
Iverson, free throw, good. 23-13. Blue Jays still have only scored 3 points this quarter.
Iverson's had 8 points this quarter.
Wow. And Blue Jays have had 3, is that correct?
Yes.
So under 2 minutes to go in the second quarter, 23-13. Blue Jays trailing. Craven looks to drive, tries to get it passing to Schefdorf off the leg of a Warrior. Blue Jays will inbound underneath their basket. 2-5-4, Coach Ross said. Got it. Craven looks inbound, tries to get it to Schefdorf. Schefdorf does come up with it and off the glass.
Nice job, Schefdorf, by sticking with that.
Makes it 15-23. And Lou with the basketball. Lou looks to drive baseline. Now top of the key, they get it inside. Iverson's wide open. We got lost on our defense. No good.
Nope.
Rebound comes down to Wahoo.
Cut her off.
And Iverson with the basketball hits. Oh, boy.
Oh.
Lost her on the drive, and Presley Harms will be called for the foul. And that's the 8th team foul with Blue Jays.
Her first. And who's at the line?
And this is Lasser. And first free throw, no good. Keith checking back in. Second free throw, no good. And it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Lou. So it'll be Blue Jay possession. Minute 21 to go in the second quarter. Blue Jays trailing 15-23. Comstock with the basketball. Ooh, almost stolen away. It bounces back in her hands. Harms now. Gets it to Fangmeyer. To Comstock. Back to Keith. Keith looks to drive, kicks it out to Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer drives into the lane.
Yeah,
and
nice
they
job
got
by
her.
Fangmeyer. Get yourself to the
ma'am.
line. Get yourself to the line.
So first foul for Sydney Smart. 17 foul for the Warriors. Fangmeyer at the line. Fangmeyer's first free throw a little hard.
Need every point.
Second free
Got the
throw,
second
made
one.
the adjustments and got it. Iverson, they kick it back quickly around to Lou, over in the corner. Good defense by the Blue Jays. Lou.
Oh, almost palmed that one.
Iverson now with the basketball. Hands it off to Lou. 30 seconds to go. Lou looks to drive off the glass. No.
Oh. She reached over the top of her but hit it out.
Good defense there by the Blue Jays. 29.9 seconds to go. Blue Jays trail by 7.
Blue Jays need a score here really bad.
Into Keith. Comstock across half court. Fangmeyer now. 20 seconds. Keith. Now to Schefdorf looking around. Tries to hit Harms on the middle. Oh, almost. Is it going to be stolen away? Yes. Warriors come up with it. 7 seconds, 6 seconds. Lou, pull-up jumper, no good. Too hard. Schefdorf comes down with a rebound. And that will be it. So at the half, the Wahoo Warriors lead the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays with a score of 23-16. As we will total up a few stats, we will get stats from Mark Adell, as well as we have a halftime guest speaker.
We do. Please stay tuned. We've got Jason Leibel coming up here to give us an update on our new schools. So we're going to give Jason a couple minutes to make his way up here.
All right, you ready, sir?
Sure.
I wipe off my ears.
Oh my gosh.
So Elliot, this could be your chance to ask him questions, so be thinking.
No, heck no.
Be thinking. There were no stipulations when I asked you to come on, so.
Okay.
Okay. I invited Coach.
That's okay. Coach is good.
You were a coach at one time. I invited Superintendent Jason Leibel to come up here and just give us a little quick update on the elementary school, and it's due to be finished this month.
Correct.
First question, let's just get it out of the way. Are they going to make it?
We're going to make it.
We're going to make it. Okay.
Tight deadline, but they're working hard down there. Got a lot of folks on the job. We had to work through some water issues and some LVT tile issues and some other things, but Houseman's been awesome to work with. The architect's been great to work with. So, yeah, we're going to be ready to move in here in a couple weeks.
And so official move-in date is when? I mean, when are they going to physically start moving things into
So
the
we'll
building?
start moving in. We had a calendar change, so our elementary is going to dismiss kind of that last Friday in December. So the 19th, 20th, 21st, we have 2.5 days there where we'll move. Involved Von Rentals to help us move. Company that will be there to move in furnishings, and so I'm probably less stressed about it than some of our teachers and administrators, but I think it's going to be exciting. The teachers that have been through foundation, board members that have gone through the building, I think really happy with the product and what they see. It's just a beautiful building. Designed really by our staff members. Our teachers were very much involved in the design process, so it was really cool to see that come to life. And so it's going to be a great building for us.
That's one thing that has impressed me the most with especially our architectural firm, is they sat down with the teachers.
You bet.
And being a former teacher and looking at the design, I personally thought it was brilliant, because you can tell there was a lot of input from teachers, in this building. Also, excuse me. So the kiddos will come back from Christmas break probably more excited than when they went into Christmas break. At least the
I would think so.
through second graders will. The rest of them know. And they will be into a brand new school. So when does the public, or have they set a time or date, or have any idea when the public will have a chance to view what?
You bet. So when we come back in January, we're going to look at a couple open house nights, so people can come in, our parents, community members, even kiddos can get an early look at the building. We would like to do that in December, but we're kind of on a tight timeline. So we definitely want people to have the opportunity to get in and check it out before the students get there. So again, I think they'll be amazed, and it's turned out really well.
I will have to say this. So I've been in the building a couple of times. I encourage all of you out there that if you have the opportunity when the open house does come around, please take the time to come see it, because it is a beautiful building.
Bet.
And it's just going to be so great for those kiddos, the pre-K through second grade.
And I would encourage people to, sorry, Suzanne, but to hop on our website. There's a construction tab on our website, so we do monthly updates. There's some nice drone footage and some visuals, pictures, updates. And so if they want to get kind of a look, pre-hand look, they can access our website and take a look there too.
Okay, real quick, it's not just about the elementary school. We also have another building project going on, a slightly larger one building going on, not just across the way. So where does that standing? I think on schedule, ahead of schedule?
It's ahead of schedule.
Which is nice to hear.
We definitely need the rain and the moisture, and however, our last rain delay date was August 16th. And that's unheard of in the world of construction. And so they've really been able to get the walls up, the brick up, the building for the most part enclosed, which really offset some of those winter conditions. And so they'll keep trucking along, working on the interiors, drywall, indoor plumbing, those types of things, where we really didn't know we would be at that point. We're still going to be the challenge right now, waiting on some products, things like that. So we won't be ready to open up in August. It'll be a mid-year move for us, but that project's gone really well for us.
Okay,
we're excited.
And so they're anticipating another December finish point. Okay, and also along with that building, I know there's some out there. I'll give you a little chance to put a little plug in this for us. There is an active group together that is trying to get donations for the Performing Arts Center to offset some of the costs, because I know when we were looking at our cost for the buildings, from when we passed the bond to when we actually zeroed in on cost, prices went up. And so there's a group of people in Ashland that have done a great job of promoting that. So you just quickly tell a little bit about what's going on. And
so the Ashland-Greenwood Performing Arts fundraising committee is very active. It's really kind of based out of the Ashland Community Foundation, and been out soliciting very large donations. The great thing about our community is people are willing to give back, and so I think there's good momentum there. We're also kind of rolling out grassroots opportunities where people can purchase a seat within the auditorium, purchase a row of seats. If they just want to straight give, they can do that as well. I think the goal the group wants to hit is $4.5 million. I think we're well on our way to hitting that mark. So it's going to be a state-of-the-art facility. Second to none. It's going to be orchestra pit, sound, lighting, over 700 seats, balcony, and it's going to function for the performing arts, but also professional development and classroom use, speech, drama. It's going to have so many functions, and just alleviating the pressure on our current facilities of the stage being in the gym. And I'm so excited for our fine arts folks to have their own space.
Well, and I anytime I've come to a play or music, especially a musical here, I feel so bad for those kids because I know they're like, why can't we get a good sound system? Well, as a school district, we have tried.
Right.
We have tried multiple times, multiple things, and this is as best as it's going to ever get in this school. And I always felt bad for all the work that these kiddos put in there. and half the time you can't hear them,
Right.
which is a shame. So
and just the opportunity to host districts
Yeah.
and host conference. Community use is a big part of this as well. So we want it to be busy. I think it's going to be extremely busy, which is a good thing. And I think it's been a want and a need within our community for a long time. And now to
Yes.
see that come to life is pretty awesome.
It's some pretty exciting times
Yep.
here at Ashland-Greenwood.
It is.
And like I say, like I always say, it's a great day to be a Jay.
That's
Boy,
right.
It is.
That's right.
So once again, Jason Leibel, thank you so much
You
for
bet.
coming up here and giving us a little update.
Thanks for the invite. I'll turn it over to Mark with some
Okay.
stats here.
All
So,
right.
all right. Thanks, Suzanne.
I forgot Elliot's question. Did you have
I don't
one?
have anything.
Oh, he didn't have
Let's go
anything.
to
You're off the hook then. Okay, Mark.
All
You've
right.
got 2 minutes. Your 2 minutes.
The good news, we're shooting 50% from the field.
Okay.
6 of 12. Our inside players are a perfect 5 of 5. The bad news, we've only got 12 attempts. And the reason for that, we've turned it over 14 times.
Yeah, turnover is definitely, we're trying to me it seems like we're trying to force inside a little too much.
To 7 for them. Well, there's a reason for that. We're just 1 of 4 from 3. They are just 1 of 8 from 3, though, which has kept us in the game. They are 9 of 23 for 39%, but they've had 11 more attempts than we have. Free throws, we're 3 of 6, 50%. They're 4 of 6. Rebounds, we've out-rebounded them actually 9 to 8, but they've hurt us a little bit on the offensive glass. They've got 4 offensive. We've got 3 offensive.
So not as bad, it's pretty good. It's just the turnovers. And Kendra and I, made comment of that's probably going to be a topic of conversation.
Believe it or not, I think they play better, turnovers notwithstanding, in a fast-paced game like that than they did against a rock fight in Arlington.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Mark.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to broadcast today. Can't you see? Look at me. I don't know the rest of the song. I was just going to make it up as we went along. But I ran out of word. Folks, that's what it is when you don't get any sleep, when you're driving back and forth to Sioux City for 8 o'clock games.
Getting giddy, but that's okay. You broke out in song and dance pretty early in the season. Usually
I know that's
it's
because
not
I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I got nothing.
So,
Elliot, you're going to be
Elliot,
next.
I was going to say, here we go, Elliot. So adjustments. What do you think adjustments that Coach made at halftime for the Jays?
Definitely just gonna have to box out and be more physical on the inside to make sure get rebounds and be able to be able to get good shots close to the basket and not turn the ball over when trying to force it in.
Yeah, 14 turnovers is what we have.
Elliot,
15,
you should have
15.
said that sooner.
15 turnovers now.
Again, to Elliot's point, we just did exactly what Elliot told us not to do. Tried to force a pass inside and turnover. So again, to start the second half, Warriors lead 23-16. And after a quick turnover from the Blue Jays, Warriors with the basketball. And shot goes up from the outside from Lacey, and she banks it in.
That's only, I think, their second 3 of the night.
And Lacey, one of the other seniors there, Gertis, kicks it out to Craven. It's a 10-point game. Over to Fengmeyer. Fengmeyer looks to drive again off. Oh, not off the glass. The rebound comes down to number 42, Coulterman. And now Lacey will look to set for the Warriors. And Iverson now. And Iverson looks to drive, clears everything out, and it'll be a foul by Shefdorf.
That's 3 on her.
Yeah, and only just a little bit over a minute is ticked away.
Yeah.
So Coach Hubert having to probably go to his bench here shortly. Iverson.
Debating, do we leave her in or do we?
Has she hit every one of her free throws?
Who?
Iverson. She hits that one.
Yes, she did. Yes.
So Iverson 100% from the free throw line tonight. And again, she keeps it that way. 28-16. Warriors.
That's 6 points she's gotten from the free throw line.
And Comstock, they're looking to double team, and she gets it to Gertis. Ooh, and
there.
Lou knocks it out of Gertis's hands. So it'll be Blue Jay basketball on the sideline. Gertis inbounds to Fengmeyer. Fengmeyer will look to set it up, the sophomore point guard. Now Harms. Harms hits Comstock on the baseline. Comstock kicks it out to Fengmeyer. Fengmeyer, top of the key to Harms. Ooh. Gertis stuck on the baseline, looking for somebody to help her out. She tries to hit Fengmeyer, cutting through, and it's turned over. And here comes Lou and the Warriors. And Lou goes straight to the bucket. Block shot by Harms, but somebody else must have got her first. And Comstock. Darn it.
It's only 2.
Yeah, but Harms had the block shot, so it would have been
Yeah, I
nice
know.
if we didn't. So now Lou at the free throw line to shoot 2. And it got really quiet. And Lou's free throw off the back of the rim.
First time she's been to the line all night.
And Laughlin now checking in. And Hubert will take a timeout with the Warriors leading by 12. Nope, I checked it, but yeah, yes, 28 to 16. Need to get my calculator out here. So so obviously I didn't hear all of the stat breakdown from Mark Dell. Turnovers, and are they out-rebounding
14.
us? How
Turnovers,
many?
14.
Ooh.
We've had 14 turnovers. Off the board, off rebounding, we've beat them on rebounding, except offensive rebound, they have more than us. But
Turnover is the biggest difference. How many they have?
3-point shooting. They've hit they've only hit 2 now. They only had 1 first half. We've had 1. And like I said earlier, you look at their stats and they don't live and die by the 3-point line, but they're getting it inside a lot.
They're not the Creighton Blue Jay basketball team, men's basketball team.
Yeah.
I don't think they live and die by that either. But
they live and die by the 3.
So, again, Blue Jays looking to answer here in this second half. The first quarter, to break it down, they kept it very close. In fact, 1-point game maybe after the first quarter.
Yeah, 1-point game.
And then in the second quarter,
they
Warriors
scored 12 and we only had 6, so they doubled.
And 6, some of those came at the very, very end of that quarter. So, after the timeout, Lou hits her second free throw, makes it 29-16, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Fengmeyer, the sophomore, with the basketball. Some very talented dribbling skills. She tries to get it to Comstock. Comstock is pushed from behind by Iverson.
I feel like there's been a couple other times that they've been pushed from behind that they've kind of gotten away with.
Like I just want this basketball game to
what?
I feel like now we're having to stop it so much. The first quarter went so fast, and now it's like,
yeah, you just are thinking about getting home and getting to bed.
Comstock,
Nice job by Comstock.
Nice drive on the baseline.
We had high hopes for her shooting more. She shot that first one out of the gun, and then haven't shot since then.
She's just waiting to see if others wanted to play too, and get involved in the shooting. Now she's ready. Like, all right, I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, it's a good try. Watts. Nope, I could take that back. Holterman. Iverson, 3-point attempt, in and out. Rebound comes down.
They got lucky. She tried to rebound it with one hand.
So knocked out of bounds by Lacey.
Swooped it right out.
So full court pressure from the Warriors. Well, just picking them up man to man. And we'll get it back to Comstock so everybody will clear out. Comstock up ahead to Keith. Keith passes it off to Fengmeyer. Now back over to Comstock. Just under 3 minutes have ticked by. Fengmeyer, 3-point attempt, gets it. Makes it 21-29. Here comes the Blue Jays.
We need her to get hot from out there.
And
nice
almost,
hustle.
and
nice job. Nice job.
Nice job by Paige Comstock.
Wow.
She knocks it off the head of Iverson.
Well done.
So after the big three-pointer, the Blue Jays then force a turnover, and Coach Forbes will take a timeout. Where can I get one of those little chairs to sit on?
What little chairs? Oh.
Can
And
I get one of those?
Why do you need a
I
little
don't
chair
know.
to sit on? I'm
Just
like
because he has one and I don't.
and you're doing it with, what are you doing that with?
I don't know. Maybe actually, you know what? I could use it for to put my feet on.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong because I was wrong earlier tonight. Our next game is Saturday,
Yes, I believe that's right.
and it is a boys-girls combo against Louisville at home. The boys and girls JV starts at 1 o'clock, and then girls varsity at 2:30, and boys varsity at 4 o'clock this Saturday at home.
So
It is
just
so
like-
nice to start the season off with
I
home
know.
games, unlike volleyball. What was it, 13 in?
I'm
we
exhausted.
were at home.
Yeah, it was November before we had our first broadcast
Yeah,
for broadcast for volleyball. We'll have 3 already. So Blue Jays inbound after the timeout. Knocked out of bounds by Lou. Couple of subs checking in here for the Warriors. And Comstock looks to lead. Oh, Harms, good job.
nice.
A nice
Nice
play. As
job.
Harms just outruns her. Nice pass by Comstock.
That was.
Wow.
That was. Is that on 30?
Yes, so the foul will lost her. Harms will go to the line. Just lost her first foul.
Mm-hmm. Shockingly, it matches my stats.
Hey,
Nice job by Harms.
Nice
Nice stroke there.
gives the Blue Jays 22.
Clawing their way back into this one.
Harms, second free throw, good. Nice free throw shooting from Harms. So now we bring in Gertis, 23-29. Blue Jays cut it within 6. 4.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Blue Jays pick up in full court pressure. Loescher gets it back to Lou. Lou will bring it up herself. Lou looks to drive. Oh, I wish we would have just
Bailed
let
her
her go.
out.
Yeah, we
Bailed
did.
her out
She
big
had
time. She was a little bit out of control there, and we just sent her to the line.
darn it.
Fangmeyer with her second
I
foul.
wouldn't even have thought she was even around that. I mean, she was there, but Lou to the line.
She was just 50% last time she was at the line.
First free throw rolls around the
Goes
rim
in.
and gets it. Checking back in for the Warriors is number 32 Smart and number 42 Coulterman. Lou at the free throw line to complete her second.
And she gets her second one.
And Fangmeyer crosses the half court line. Chase. I'm going to take a poll. I'm going to put out this timeline. Emma Keith, nice drive off the glass. No good. Just rebound comes down to the hands of Coulterman. Oh, and she traveled.
Oh no, they called Gertis.
Oh, I thought she traveled.
And that's 3 on Gertis.
Darn it. So we got 3 posts in foul trouble.
2.
1 not suited up. Oh, yeah, 2. I was going to say 1 not suited up. And, Elliot, I think you talked about this early on in the game. And we got a quarter and a half to go. And Kevin Polson, I know you're out there listening. Don't make fun of my singing. It is Christmas time. I will be at your house caroling. So just for your comment, Kevin and Lanny Polson. So I will be Christmas caroling at his house now.
Just
And-
at his house? I thought
well, I'll
maybe you
hit
were
all
going
of
to hit
Iron.
all Iron
I'll
Horse.
hit all of Iron Horse.
So you're going to come
yeah,
carol to us?
Yep.
Okay.
Just let me know what song you want me to sing.
Well, I'll think on that one.
Josh Clark, he wants to go Christmas caroling too.
You can bring him along.
I'll bring him up. 23-31, Fangmeyer with the basketball. Take your time, Coach Hubert says. The Blue Jays really trying to spread out this offense here. Comstock in the corner. Back to the top of the key. 23-31, Blue Jays trailing. 3.5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Laughlin kicks it out to Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer inside to Harms. Harms, oh no, and she dribbles it off her leg and out of bounds. A lot of hard work on that
Yeah, I was
offensive
going
play
to
to
say,
turn it over.
it's tough to come up empty after all that. Trying a little press of their own here.
And Iverson gets it to Lou. Ooh, and I
Oh,
thought
no.
Lou sees on the backside. She gets
And
it up ahead to
Harms.
Galladay. Galladay then is fouled by Harms. Oh, sorry about that. Coulterman. So she will go to line to shoot 2.
It's only 2 on Harms.
Only when our other 2 posts have 3.
3, yeah. Well,
Cool.
usually when you get to third quarter, if you only got 2 fouls, that's doing okay.
Coulterman's first free throw. No good. Coulterman again at the line.
There's a lot more work to keep in stats for basketball. That's all I can say.
And second free throw, no good. Laughlin comes down with the rebound. Whoa, almost stolen away by Lou. Back in the hands of Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer will bring it up for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays need a bucket. And now Comstock. Laughlin. Oh, and it's going to be tied up. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Oh, no,
And
she
hot
got
jump
it.
ball.
I thought he blew that whistle a little quick.
And it'll be Warrior basketball. And, oh, they crossed the timeline. Lou with the basketball.
You said it again.
I know, I just give up. I like it better. Lacey, nothing there. Block shot by Harms. Comes down to the hands of Comstock. Comstock's going to look to drive. Off the glass, no good.
Nice try, though.
Rebound. Comes down to Smart. Now Iverson looking to run. In the corner, Cullerton.
Oh, come on. Got to box out,
Oh,
girls.
rebound.
Got to box out.
Just a pass. Smart steps right in front of Schefdorf. 2 minutes to go. 10-point game. 10-point lead for the Warriors. Comstock. Fangmeyer, 3-point attempt. And she banks it in. Hey, I thought that was a Craven thing. You know what? Everybody's going to the Tyler Craven School of Hoops, learning those bank shots.
That's the second one tonight.
The other one was a Warrior, though.
Well, that's
I don't
true.
think he taught them.
Maybe they watched film of him.
Maybe so.
Said, I need to learn that 3-point bank shot. So still the Jays need to do a little bit better job of taking care of the ball. We still have too many turnovers, not
Yeah.
enough. I mean, our opportunities to shoot have not been real great.
And sometimes we take the time on offense, to get a shot, I think what we were looking for, and then we actually throw it away. So again, there's just under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. It is 26 Blue Jays, 33 Warriors.
I mean, they're still in striking distance, easily within striking distance. We just need to get some points on the board and stop them on the offensive boards. Any other thoughts, Elliot?
I got nothing.
He's got nothing.
He's got nothing. Again, I'm just extremely impressed that we're on the air for the first time that we're broadcasting.
Well, it's
The
because
first time in the history.
Well, it's because we have nothing to do with it. That's
You
why.
don't have to tell anybody that.
Like everybody out there doesn't
Maria
know
Beedison,
that.
she's been with us for how many years? She tells us when we're going, and I know she's impressed. But yeah, you're right. We don't set up anything
must be doubting
anymore.
us since we got that video the other night on just in case.
Just in
It's
case.
like, what do you mean? we need a video on troubleshooting? What, us? We've got Elliot.
That's right. So after the timeout, I'll have to admit I
So
have
did
no
you draw
idea
the
what
short
happened.
straw tonight? Is that how you got this gig?
Nah.
Okay.
He saw on the schedule that it was going to be Kendra and Suzanne. He's like, I'll take that one. Oh, cheerleaders, we're going to go do a cheer, and nope, we're going to back it on up. Next time, Ava. Next time.
Boy, that was a quick timeout for Wahoo. They were out on the court ready to go for quite a while. I was afraid the official was going to throw the ball into him.
Lou to inbound. Blue Jays looking to trap. They get it back to Lou. Lou over to Lacey. Now Lou will look to set up for the Warriors. Hands it off to Lacey. Ooh, they're just going to go for maybe one shot. Maybe not. Iverson, top of the key.
Oh,
nope.
Nope, they're not going for one.
Oh,
nice
block shot by Bree Shefdorf.
Nice
Woo!
job. That was sweet. And get the ball back. That's even more important.
Blue Jays need a bucket. And Keith. Keith looks to drive, and she's fouled. Good drive by Emma Keith. And she draws a foul by, I don't know, 14?
14.
Oh, Iverson.
That's 2. Both her fouls have come second half.
Third team foul for the Warriors. Keith,
nice shot.
she's getting this left-handed thing down. 27.
She's going to just think of how well she's going to play when she can switch back and forth.
Yeah. I wonder if when I play volleyball, if she'll go up and pretend to hit with her right hand and then switch to her left hand. Wata!
Wata. I'm sorry, but that isn't going to comment from your kids. I'm not sure what will.
Oh, here comes the Warriors. 28-33. Lou. Ooh, don't leave her open. Iverson on the baseline. Iverson kicks it out, top of the key. Coulterman. Lou again. Ooh, she traveled. Thank you.
Oh, nice. Nice call. And they got a turnover, only a 5-point deficit.
There we go, a little bit at
Still
time.
into the third quarter. Lots of time left in this game.
And Comstock to inbound. She gives it to Keith. Ooh, there we go. Get it off the sideline. Quickly, get it. There we go. Nice job, Blue Jays. Fang Myers finds Shefdorf. Turnaround jumper, no good. Rebound comes down into the hands of Gertis. Gertis tries to go off the glass, no good. And it's going to be a pile up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 5.
I think
no, 4.
4.
Oh, we got somebody down and hurt, though.
Well,
underneath
yeah,
the pile.
because she was on the bottom.
Yeah, she was. And is it shoulder? Looks like shoulder for being on the
Well, it's
bottom.
not like they were all intentionally. The last 2 got pulled on.
Yeah.
They got kind of tangled up with them.
So we'll take a little pause here as the trainer is out to check on the injured Warrior. And it's extremely quiet in here.
Do we know who that is on the floor?
We're about to find out. Oh, okay. Coulterman.
Would be my guess that she was on the bottom of the pile, and each time a person hit, it probably kind of ground her shoulder into the floor.
So she's holding on to that right shoulder.
Yeah, hopefully it's just a stinger.
Yeah. Little. So they will put in Luster. So it'll be Blue Jay basketball underneath the basket. 35 seconds to go. Comstock to inbound for the Blue Jays. Oh, get at the top
Nice
to
job.
Fangmeyer. 30 seconds. Spacing, Hubert says, spacing. Gertis. 20 seconds to go, 28-33. Blue Jays trailing by 5. Shefdorf looks to drive baseline. She's cut off by Iverson, but turnaround jumper, and she gets it. Makes it a 3-point game.
Who had that last one? Who had that last one?
Shefdorf. Oh, no, and they get it.
Oh,
Oh,
shoot.
wow, nice answer, though, by the Warriors. They get up ahead to Smart.
Okay, I'm behind.
I got you back.
Who scored that last one?
Smart.
Okay.
So at the end of the third quarter, the Warriors lead over the Blue Jays with a score of 35-30.
And down here was, I'm way behind.
Smart.
No.
Oh, that was Shefdorf. How many jobs do I have to do here? I got to do
Okay.
play-by-play. I got to keep your stats.
This
I
is
gotta,
my first-
like,
my
check the
first
tweets.
basketball.
I got to check the comments.
Okay,
Anything
you want
else?
to see tweets? See how many tweets I've gotten? 0. 0. That's why I don't have to
That's
check.
because you're not singing. If you sing, that's when the
I
comments
would
came in when
probably
I
still
started
have
singing.
0. You would probably get all of them to say stop.
All right, Elliot, what do we got to do? We cut it within 5. What do we got to do for this last quarter?
What we
Coach
have been
Gossett.
doing well is we've definitely been turning the ball over less, playing clean and not trying to force the ball into paint. Meadow just, like, on that last possession, Bree Shefdorf just backed up, put it back to the defender, and just started backing up into her and got a pretty good shot out of it.
Yeah. Looked a little bit like Sam Griesel of Nebraska when they played Creighton, huh?
Speaking of that, that was awfully sweet. I'm sorry.
That was awfully sweet.
It was.
I like
Okay.
Creighton Blue Jays too, but you know what? I got a nephew that plays for Nebraska now, so like, hey.
Yeah, got to change your alliance.
Yep, that was pretty good.
Just still got to say, just still loving seeing Brad in that Nebraska basketball shirt.
And here we go. It's Warrior basketball to start the fourth quarter. Trying to get a trap into the corner. They kick it out to Iverson. Iverson then top of the key to Smart. Again, Smart looks to drive. She kicks it off. Lost her. Lacey. Back to Smart. Iverson now. Iverson looks to drive off the glass. It rolls around. No good. Oh, rebound comes down to Losser. And the Warriors lose it. Long shot by Lou.
Why she didn't go up for that?
Oh, Blue Jays
putback.
rebound. We got to get some defensive rebounds here.
We're letting that backside sneak in and get some easy rebounds. Like I said, I'm not sure why she didn't just put that one back up.
And now Iverson. Lou, top of the key. Loser, as the Warriors being very patient here on offense. Leading by 5. A minute gone by in this first quarter. And you can hear the crowd from the Blue Jays cheering on this Blue Jay hometown defense.
Okay.
And it's good. Yes! And Paige Comstock forces a turnover. That gets the Blue Jay crowd off their feet.
That was some
Wait.
great defense.
Off their feet? Not off their feet. On their feet.
Off their feet.
I
That
guess if you're off
defense
your feet, that
blew-
means everybody's jumping in the stands. Yes,
That
everyone's
defense
jumping.
Blew them off their feet.
There you go. That's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant, Suzanne. Thank you.
It was so good.
Arms. Keith, top of the key. Blue Jays. Tried. Oh, we forced it inside
Another
again to
force.
Gertis.
You know, if you're going to send it in there, you got to go a little bit to the other side of her so that she can't reach around. Now Gertis.
And now they're going to call
That's-
Gertis for a reach-in foul.
And that's her fourth.
Not sure why she was even up that high.
Well,
They're just
once again, that's not where you want to commit your fouls. If you're going to be committed a foul, make it show
yeah.
when it really counts.
So 4th team foul for Gertis, 6th team foul for the Blue Jays. And the Warriors were unbound. Lou into Lacey. Quickly over to Iverson. Again, Warriors being very patient. Cutter, Iverson. And,
Oh, jump ball. At least it was not a oh, they were reprimanding her.
Yeah, well, they're reprimanding Shefdorf, but she did react.
I
she
thought they
just-
called a jump ball. It was a foul.
Yeah, and
Oh.
so she did react by jumping in there and putting the ball down on the ground. So he's just kind of telling her not
Yeah.
just move on. So that's her 4th foul. And Iverson's first free throw that she's missed tonight.
Well, she only had 2 free throws that third quarter.
35-30 still. 6 minutes to go in the game. Blue Jays trailing. Iverson, 2nd free throw, good. Gives the Warriors 36. Blue Jays need to go to work. Paige Comstock. Picked up in the backcourt. Now she's double teamed, but she dribbles out of that. Kicks it over to Craven in the corner. Craven looks to drive baseline, and she
22 from behind.
They will call Lou.
That's only her first foul. Wow.
Good job for the Blue Jays, though, to just move quickly and get a shot off quickly, because then we didn't turn it over.
And we put Craven to the line.
I
She's
gotta
been
tell you a
quiet all
story
night.
about this. Yes, she has. Because she has shot a ball.
There she did, and she made it. She made it count.
So 31. I'll tell you
Close
what.
within
I'll tell you
4.
what she did on Saturday after this free throw.
Okay.
2nd free throw up and
Oh, man. I thought she hit that way too hard.
Well, she did on Saturday. She banked in a free throw. She almost did it again, but this time she hit the back of the rim. She bricked it in. Is that even a thing? Can you brick in a free throw instead of bank in a free throw? If you can, she did it. Lou comes down right in the lane. Rebound comes down.
Shoot. Yeah. Reached in.
Yeah,
Thank you. They're finally calling those because I think Mar Harms has been getting mauled underneath all night.
So it's a 2-point
Iverson's
possession.
picked up her third foul.
So again, picking up full court is the Warriors. 5 minutes and 44 seconds to go. Comstock
Get it in.
gets it into Fangmeyer. Fangmeyer gets it back to Comstock. Everybody's going to clear out. They're going to try to double team her. Good job of being patient and then getting it to Fangmeyer. And then another double team coming here.
Timeout.
And they're going to call a jump ball.
I'm surprised they didn't bail her out, the coaching staff. I don't know how many they have left. Oh, they only have one.
Yeah, that would be why.
That's why they didn't use it.
Unless we could use some of theirs and just try to play it off as he called it. It was him. I didn't call it.
I defer one to Ashland, please.
Defer one. And they tried to hit.
Forcing
tried to
it
hit
in.
Again. We
Okay,
got
girls.
the right idea, but they know where we're going.
Just play some good defense here.
Warriors working it around the perimeter, and Sean Forbes will call a timeout. Again, Blue Jays trailing by 4 with 5 minutes and 11 seconds to go.
Did he used to coach in Ashland? Okay,
Yeah,
I thought
so
he did.
Yeah, a little. I think he's originally from Wahoo,
Yeah.
and then I want to say that he student teach and caught.
He did. His dad was
like a driver's ed
teacher. Yes.
But then I believe.
I think he
coached with Brad, and he was student
teaching
teaching or
taught
something
here. Yes.
like that. And I want to say, was he at Logan View for a little bit? I don't know. I'm just making up stories. It's fun. That's another thing you guys can do at home is how many stories does Kendra make up? Nobody will know.
We need to have somebody out there doing some fact checking on you.
No. I need an NAIA volleyball score update. Come on here.
Well, that's right. Finals are tonight.
It was 1-1. And shot goes up by Lacey. And rebound comes down to Lou. No. And shot goes up. Rebound comes down to the Warriors again.
Got to get on the boards, girls. There's twice.
Iverson kicks it out to Luster.
And
Luster, baseline jumper. Makes it 38-32. And we'll see if the Blue Jays can answer. And here comes Comstock. Oh, no. And it's on the floor,
Fangmeyer's going to tie it up. And it's Wahoo's ball.
Dang it.
Well, the only good thing about that is then we do get the next tie-up. And Gertis is going back in.
Too many turnovers. So Warriors will inbound right in front of the Blue Jay bench. And Lacey with the basketball. Picked up by Fangmeyer. Loser now to Iverson. Now back to Lou. Top of the key to Lacey. Warriors going to be very patient. And they maybe not.
Oh, come on.
As Gertis gets it inside, and she gets the ball. Stolen away. Here comes the Blue Jays. Craven up ahead. Shefdorf. What? Who did he call on the hold?
It was before she took off, I think. 20.
All right. Lacey on the hold. Totally missed that.
I think it was right in the beginning before she even started her drive.
That's all right. Tim and I actually thought we had a shot the other day that went through, and it actually missed everything. It was an air ball. But he was like, bing, no go. So when we were talking about, when you said we needed binoculars, yeah, we need binoculars.
So that came into the conversation?
It did. Actually, it did.
So did I come into the conversation? Did you guys actually think of me?
No. Yeah, I think I did say Suzanne. Yes, I did. I said
did?
Susanna said we need binoculars. So after the tie-up, it'll be Blue Jay basketball.
We need to have some glasses that just haven't built in.
Oh, we'll put that on our list for Wallman. He'll be so excited. Oh, no, not another 5 call.
Shoot.
How many turnovers have we had?
Well, the bad thing is it's not an opportunity.
22.
Zero opportunity to score. That's the worst part of it.
So now Warriors take possession again. Just under 4 minutes to go.
And once
38, and now Craven seals it away. And Craven's gonna, she's in the lane. And she pushes off in a football move.
I like that. Create some space.
You know what? Step off me. I'm gonna go to the bucket. Makes it a 4-point game.
I was raised with twins.
That was awesome.
2 sets of twins. I know how to create my own space.
Yeah. I need a basket, and you're in my way. Excuse me.
That's some good old street ball there.
And top
Whatever
of
you
the
call
key,
it, 4-point
smart.
game.
Now Iverson looks to drive baseline. Passes back out to Losher. Now Lou. 3 minutes to go.
Don't break down defense.
34-38.
Oh, no, get back.
Oh, now shot goes up.
Nope.
Good. And rebound comes down to.
It's our ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we
Jays
go.
pull within 2.
Let's go Blue Jays. So Harms is checked back in, and Keith is checked back in.
I'm sorry, but this is quite the game to start the year for me.
I know.
It's like, whoa, is this a sign
exhausting.
of things to come?
Man, are we in trouble or what? We got policemen everywhere.
Word's gotten around, Kendra.
They probably put tickets on our cars again, remember?
I did not park there.
I haven't either since that time.
Well, I noticed one of the cop cars was there. I should put in a citizen's arrest or something.
So
My own
Fengmeyer
ticket.
over to Schefdorf. 2.5 minutes to go. Blue Jays trailing by 4, and Iverson ties up Schefdorf. There have been so many jump balls.
That hurts.
Yes,
that
it does.
hurts. Okay, girls, gonna have to crash the boards down here.
Blue Jays will pick up in full court pressure again.
Because right now, Wahoo's got 3 points in this quarter.
Skip pass. Now back to Lacey as she will set up for the Warriors. It's a little over 2 minutes. Lou. 38-34 Warriors. Lacey back to Iverson. Again, Warriors in no hurry. Oh, they did get give and go to
nice
Iverson.
Give and go.
Rebound comes down to
Keith.
30. We're not getting in. Lost her, and that possession inside. Yay.
Yeah, backside.
I pulled
it's-
my resources and found out Forbes student taught at Ashland-Greenwood, and he was an assistant coach at Wahoo, then the head boys coach at Loganview, and then yes, he's got a son here in 4th or 5th grade.
Oh, so he lives in the district? No.
His son.
Oh, his son
Yep.
does. Okay. So who is that at the line? I can't tell.
So
with her.
that is Lusterer,
Okay.
and she hits the front end of her free throws, makes it 39. Lost her second free throw.
Big free
Free
throws for
are
the
important
Warriors.
at the end. Yep, 40-34. Blue Jays trail under 2 minutes. Here we go. Fengmeyer. Oh, she's double teamed, and she's going to be. Hey, guess what? Everybody at home, let's say it in unison. Jump ball.
You're probably not young enough or old enough to remember that
They had to go back to every. Oh, good
We
Lord.
had
We
to-
would be here till midnight.
you had to.
Oh.
You literally had to jump every
And then-
single one.
Elliot, did you know that? Every tie-up ball, you had to
had to
jump,
jump?
and it didn't matter if you had a 6'7" person with a 5'4". If they tied up, that's who jumped. That would be hilarious. Nice, quick answer by the Blue
He
Jays.
looks at me like you're making that up.
No, we're really not. It's funny.
Best thing the rules committee decided to change was let's just alternate possession on these gazillion jump balls.
So after that quick shot by the
That
Blue
was in the-
Jays,
That was back in the good old days.
good old days, makes it a 4-point game with 1.5 minutes to go. Ooh.
I'll tell you what, though, win or lose this game, I've been very impressed with the Blue Jays' defense. Now, their defense on contested shots. Now, I can't say that they're boxing out. I would have to say we've lacked a little bit on getting the rebounding. But I've been very impressed with how they're holding down 2 very good players on the Wahoo squad. I mean, Iverson is going to end up with a ton of points, but second half she's only scored 3. So that's big for the Jays.
Thank you to my sister, who might be the only one on this broadcast that is also watching the NAIA
Oh, so she's
championship
giving
volleyball
you-
game. No one else maybe probably cares, but
Oh, I could have. Why didn't you tell me? I could have pulled it up on my
oh,
iPad.
yeah, why not? What do you? Well, now we're a minute and a half from the game being over. It's too late now.
You should have told me.
I've been trying to pull it up on my phone. It just keeps
Oh.
going to some.
But see, I've got the internet, so
Well, it pays when you're on the school board, I guess. Huh?
yeah, it pays a lot.
Minute and a half to go. Here we go. 4-point game. Lacey tied up. Iverson now top of the key. Lost her. They're just going to leave her alone at the top. Bennett, 15 to go. Lou. Iverson. Oh, now they're clapping. Is that being foul? Yep. I learned that. They really figured something out. So on
What?
Saturday, they wanted the girls to foul, and it wasn't happening. So it was just like yelling, like, ah. Is that kind of like what it was like, Elliot? Like, ah. Yeah,
kinda.
I'd say so. Well, now they figured out they like clap when they were ready. It was like
Oh.
clap, 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 and the girls knew to foul.
So it would be this game here, Corbin, ED, no.
Yeah, it's Corbin
Right
Jamestown.
here.
Yes.
Semifinal,
Nope, not. It's a championship match.
right
So-
here. This one right here.
Yep. So foul after the rebound again. Offensive rebound by the
no, I've
Warriors.
not been, did they get any free throws?
Not yet.
I was trying to bring this game up for you.
I got your back. Lacey goes to the line. Minute
And who
4.
was the foul on?
Blue Jay.
A Blue Jay. Okay.
Craven and Gertis, or not Gertis, Shefdorf back in. Lacey hits her first free throw, makes it 41-36. Minute 4. Lacey's second free throw, no good. Rebound comes down to Gertis. And here comes Comstock and the Blue Jays. Hubert said, let's go. Comstock tries to get into Shefdorf, and they're going to say that Iverson either held or reached from behind. Regardless, a foul.
That's 4 on Iverson.
So 1-1 for Shefdorf, 56.1. Yeah, thanks, Sage. She just tells me I forgot to send updates. She thinks because she missed a week of class, she has to do homework now. I don't know. Okay, maybe that's important.
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, is it over? Looks like it might be. Oh, no.
No.
It can't be over.
Shefdorf's first free throw rolls
Get in
around.
there.
No good.
Oh,
Rebound
shit.
comes down in the hands of Iverson. And Blue Jays are going to have to foul quickly, but we don't want those to have 4. And quickly they get Wahoo crosses the timeline. Lusser. They kick it back out, and Forbes will take a timeout.
Oh, I've got
41-34, 43 seconds to go in the game.
skip ad. Here we go.
Oh, those darn flags.
Oh, that must be at the beginning. Of the
Jamestown.
game. You can probably start. Then we're starting this
Oh.
at the very beginning.
I don't want to watch the beginning. Can you go? So we'll see how the Blue Jays answer. Again, 43 seconds, down by 5. 2-possession game. We've got a big game plan going in on both sides. It's looking serious.
What set are they in? Do you know?
4th. Third set, maybe? I think they're in the third
Well,
set.
they're 3-0.
1-1.
No, they got 3-0 sets. Could they be over?
No. It's 1-1.
Oh, then I don't have the right game. It's not December 3rd, is it? No.
Warriors inbound from the sideline. Into Lou. And Blue Jays is Comstock's trying to run her down and trying to get a foul. And she does. So Lou will go to the line to shoot 2 as we are in the double bonus. Comstock's 4th foul. 37.9 seconds. Warriors 41, Blue Jays 36. Lou's free throw rolls around, no good. Couple of subs here for the Blue Jays. Shepdorf, Craven, and Lou again. No good.
Misses them both.
Shepdorf comes down. Oh my gosh. Gets it
Wow.
to Gertis. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
And
no.
stolen away by
Wow.
Iverson. Oh.
So what was that?
Please tell me you just called that. What just happened?
Yeah, I think that should have been on the Wahoo. Because she,
So that they called the foul on Gertis.
Curtis, but
so that's
boy,
her
there
fifth
was
foul.
there was one right before that though.
I think it might have. Yeah, I think it actually might have been a response to ours. I think I just missed it.
Oh,
I think ours fouled first. So Iverson, who we don't want at the line.
no.
30 seconds. Iverson's first free throw. Oh, no good. Blue Jays still alive if we can rebound here. Second free throw from Iverson is good. Makes it 42-36. Blue Jays trail. Here we go. Comstock brings it up for the Blue Jays. She's double teamed in the corner quickly, and now it's stolen away from Keith. And quickly, the Warriors come up with the basketball and get it up ahead to Lou. And they will just take the air out of the ball.
Yep.
So 12 seconds, and the Blue Jays will just kind of let it go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So that'll be the end of the game as the Wahoo Warriors defeat your hometown, the Ashland-Greenwood Blue Jays, with a score of 36-42. Couple of things is we will wait for the final stats from Mark Goodell, and Suzanne is actually totaling up her stats, and while they do that, I total up nothing. But just a reminder that the Blue Jays are in action next on Saturday with a home game against another Nebraska Capital Conference opponent, the Louisville Lions, with JV starting at 1, boys and girls, 1 in each gym, is followed by varsity girls at 2:30, varsity boys at 4.
Well, this game, point offensively, we lost in the second quarter. Because if you look at the other quarters, it was 1-point game. Second quarter, they scored 12. We only scored 6. Third quarter, we outscored them. No, they scored. Yeah, we outscored them 14-12. And fourth quarter, they outscored us just by 1. So the 6 points in the second quarter, you know, to the 12-6 deficit in the third quarter is kind of where they pulled away, and we never really kind of gained it back. But like I said earlier, I felt like defensively, I thought we looked good. We panicked a little bit at times, I felt like, on trying to get rid of balls and just throwing them away. Like just right down here, we just wanted to get the ball passed off and threw it right to a Wahoo Warrior.
Yeah, I'll let Elliot kind of say his kind of point, because I think I might steal some of his thunder, because we'll probably say the same thing as he mentioned it earlier. So
Yeah.
what are your kind of overall game thoughts?
I'm definitely agreeing with Suzanne on the turnovers, and it was just seemed like, especially early on in the game, trying to force the ball into the paint too much. Then when Wahoo realized that our game plan was to get the ball into the paint, just started going half around front, getting a hand down, out, around, and just really being able to deflect those passes and get it away.
Yep, I would agree. Exactly. Just to your point, and you said this actually even early on before we even really saw this, Elliot, about us just kind of trying to force the ball into the paint. And, you know, we were really telegraphed those passes, and they knew exactly where we were going. So that's something. But, you know, that's a kind of easy fix for really a second game of the season. Okay, that's something you have to work on.
I agree.
Turnovers, of course. Definitely. I know you said we had 14 in the first half. I would venture to guess we had about that much. A lot of times, though, we let them tie up the basketball. A lot of jump balls this second half.
Yeah. You got to protect the ball, you know,
Yep.
especially when you're just standing there and you're just almost like here.
Yeah. A couple of times I did see tonight, and I think this also happened. I think I mentioned Coach Hubert. I heard his halftime interview of the boys' game on Saturday. I think there was still a little moment of maybe frustration fouls or frustration turnovers, where we just need to kind of keep our composure and control what you can control, and I think that just had a trickle-down effect on some of the other plays on the court. So, again, easy things to fix. If those are some of the worst things we have to fix, on Saturday we did not shoot the ball well at all. Our field goal percentage was, I know our three-point I think was 2 for 21 or something like that. Yeah. We didn't take as many of those shots tonight, but much better job offensively for the Blue Jays. So we will get the final breakdown of the stats from Mark Adell. Oh, I got to give him this, so I didn't hook up a microphone. Jeez. What are you guys doing? Where's the microphone? Hey, where's that microphone?
Tim has.
Well, the team that could not shoot straight against Arlington, and when we did get shots off, 12 of 23 from the field, 52%. 3 of 6 from 3, 50%. Glad to see J.C. Fangmeyer get out of her slump.
Yeah.
Because we need her from 3. And 9 of 13 from the line, 69%. Now Wahoo, which kept us in the game, just 13 of 38, but they had 38 attempts to 23 for us, largely because of the turnovers and offensive rebounds. Those were the big factors. 34%, just 1 of 13 from 3. I have never seen a Wahoo team shoot that poorly from 3. They were 13 of 23 from the line, so they really did not shoot the ball well tonight, which kept us in the game. 57%. They out-rebounded us 19 to 16. The second half they out-rebounded us. They had 11 offensive rebounds, which really hurt us. 7 in the second half. And the other factor, we turned it over 26 times. Total. Total to 13 for them, but that's 13 extra possessions. And those 11 offensive rebounds to 4 for us are 7 extra possessions there, which is why they had 15 more shot attempts than we did. That said, I wish we had had this kind of effort on Saturday. They'll win a lot of games playing as hard as they did today. Especially shooting the inside shot. I feel like they actually shot the ball today. Against Arlington, I thought they were just kind of throwing it up there and hoping for the most part. And so that's a big improvement. So we'll see you two girls on Saturday, or ladies, or what, I guess you're not girls.
Girls, that sounds great.
Yeah, I do.
Girls is great.
Well, that's good. I mean, you're young compared to me. I'm 71.
You got me,
Okay.
Mark. You got me.
Thank you.
Any final thoughts, Elliot?
I got nothing. On to you guys.
Okay. Special thanks to Mark and always being here and doing those stats for us. And I think he solidified exactly what we were talking about, the offensive rebounds and the turnovers, just the little things that I think the Blue Jays can fix going into their matchup on Saturday.
And
so
the 26.
Yeah.
Yeah, turnovers is bad. Real quickly, I had J.C. Fangmeyer with 8 points, Comstock with 5, Craven with 4, Gertis with 4, Chef Door with 6. Keith had 1. Can't even read my own writing here.
Harms.
No, Harms had 6.
Okay.
Oh, Keith had 2, and who is this?
Laughlin?
Lummisman Laughlin
Yep.
had 1. So, and I always say I like it when they kind of work it around. And one thing that I'd like to see, though, is when you look at their stats, their score in Lou, we held her to 7 points, which she was coming into this matchup. Granted, it was only 2 games with a 15-point average. So, and then Iverson,
Was their high point.
Was their high point with 14. So
they had 21 of their 42 points, so about
42
half,
points. So,
but not a bad showing for the Blue Jays.
No,
for
I
only
agree.
really their second game out.
and considering with the injuries that they've had to deal with and still are dealing with, it was a pretty good showing. Like I said, we will be back on the air on Saturday for the matchup against Louisville. JV starts at 1 o'clock, which we will not be on the air for that. But girls varsity, let me pull that up. real
2:30.
quick.
Boys varsity 4.
Starts at 2:30. So once again, the Blue Jays fall to Wahoo 36-42. For Elliot Goss and Kendrick Craven, I'm Suzanne Sapp. Have a great rest of your evening, and thanks for spending part of it with us.